What's going on, guys? William Barry here, coming at you live from the power of the internet. And in case you didn't see it in my last video, I apologize for being gone for a week. We were on vacation out in Alberta, witnessing the beauty of Canada and hanging out with family and getting to know some more cool people. Anyway, we might have some little videos and pictures to throw up with some corny music or something one of these days, just so you guys can experience the beauty of Canada with us. Anyway, let's get into a Ren song. I have not liked the last two, and then Caskets was amazing, and the two before that I did not like. So far, there's more negatives on this album than positives. But if patterns do repeat and the universe provides, we had two bad songs back to back, and then a great song, and then two bad songs. So mathematically, this song is going to blow my brains out, and I'm going to be probably crying in some way, to some capacity, on this video. Or else the universe does not provide, and my life is a lie. Patterns sometimes break, man. All right, man. This one is going to be Impatient. Madhouse. Ren and Chris. Webby. All right, let's do it, boys. Oh, fuck, I have it muted because that ad was blowing my brains out. Okay. Nice. I will say, maybe I'm just becoming a boomer, but like the childish stuff may not have the same effect on me anymore. I think I am becoming my father. Fuck, man. If I become Republican, please shoot me in the face. Actually, yes. If I start saying I believe in Jesus, we're fucking cooked, guys. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I love my father. I love him. But, man, he liked Bush in 2004 and in 2007. I liked Bush after he was out of the White House, after Harold and Kumar go to break free from Guantanamo Bay or whatever. And that Bush and Will Ferrell's Bush made me like Bush. I'm not even... Look. I know Bush as Will Ferrell, okay? That's all I know. And that Bush was awesome. All right, sorry. I'm sorry. Cool. It's got like a Ren and Stimpy or Animaniacs kind of animation. And also, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, we need more of that, Ren. Ren, listen, I know a lot of people like your rap, and every time I say this, I make someone mad in the comments. But if I'm not making someone mad, then I'm not talking, and I can't live in a world where I don't talk. Me, no. Listen, bro. Your singing is different, man, and it's fire, bro. Your raps are cool, man. I like rap, but like, you just got that. You don't have the anger in the voice, bro, but you have the pain in the singing that is pretty untouchable for most. That pained, like, almost like heartbroken fucking vocal fry that is just unique to you. Fucking yes. I just don't think you got the bravado for the rap, man. Just not in contrast. You know what I mean? In contrast to most rappers, yeah, but to your voice in singing, nah, come on, dog. Ooh, yeah.
Attention all impatients, there's been an escape. friend came to bring the place down. Off in this madhouse, I make my way round. My marbles all gone, they lost and ain't found. This rubber room's home, the hall's my playground. We them loony bin prisoners full of piss and the vinegar, and plans to make it up the perimeter. So I left the guard's throat slit to steal his outfit, and slipped away quick and dipped out with the visitors. Bit with the visit up.
I mean, I don't know about killing a guard. It's kind of terrible, but I do understand the concept. So, I mean, as a county kid, I mean, I can immediately relate to this song. Like, look, man, I'm not just an ADHD guy, okay? Like, I was a bad kid. Like, a lot of people seem to forget that watching my content here, but which is crazy because I don't deny or hide it. I did a lot of bad things with a lot of bad people when I was a younger man. And I was a misguided man, and most of my anger wasn't like from like some crazy mental illnesses, but like mine was just pure hatred for authoritarian figures. And one of the big problems that I grew up learning was that I was correct. That's one of the things you have to learn the hard way, that when someone forces you to do something without proper justification, that's just wrong. And we call that wrong in our society. But when it's a teacher-parent or a parent-student dynamic or a teacher-student dynamic, there's intrinsic rules built into that have to be enforced because it's a power dynamic that we agree to. But no one can explain that to a child, and no one really attempts to do that. When you just see math and the math isn't mathing correctly, you think of injustice is here. But one of the problems when an injustice occurs is that it typically follows with some form of self-righteousness, and you bathe yourself in correctness, and then you just march steadfast into doing what you're doing, knowing wholeheartedly that you're correct. But even in that correctness, you're still wrong because you're not understanding the consent dynamic that you are operating under, because you're not an entity within your own society. You're an entity when you're 18. You are the property of your mom and dad, and your mom and dad has requested that you go to this school, and you consented to be there because they consented to be there. And then it gets very messy, and then you get... Anyway, I learned hard lessons in all of that because I was correct and the dynamic being wrong, but I was incorrect within like the agreement. And so then I was wrong, even though I was correct. And then that just complicates things. But there were people I went to school with that were just bad. They had listened to all of the reasons not to do a thing and then chose to do them anyway. Many of the people we went to school with are dead. OD'd, killed by cops or by gangs. Like, I don't know how I got lucky. Maybe I came from a good home that was conservative and had conservative values, and I saw the oppression of those conservative values and those beliefs, but it also gave me a strong foundation. I don't know. I wasn't more different than anyone else around me. I watched information unfold to me in public settings from video games, stories, Bible verses, whatever, and I incorporated those into my life. And over time, I built a strong moral framework that I've stood on the back of, and it helped me stay completely drug-free through most of high school. Despite my setting and being surrounded by drug addicts and fucking freaks, I didn't do any of that shit. And matter of fact, I stood steadfast against it. I didn't start smoking weed until I was 33 years old, when one of my childhood friends was murdered by his parents, or by his dad. And ironically, he's someone I went to school with, and he moved to Ohio. So in his entire time, he tried to get me to smoke weed because he got really into weed when we were in high school together. And it kind of made up his identity. His name was Big V. I have videos on this YouTube channel about him. Bro, that motherfucker shouldn't have died that way. Anyway, listen. So I can understand the pattern of this song. I just had a very moral framework and a very structural framework that stopped me from doing very bad things because I had the strength to do whatever I wanted. No one could stop me. They really couldn't. Like I took like 5 cops to tie me down. Like if I wanted to destroy something, I could have destroyed it, but I didn't because I had a moral framework to abide by. And I put these really strong structural rules on what I will do and what I can't do. I'm not afraid of hurting somebody, but if I hurt someone, it has to come from a legitimate place of self-defense or protecting someone else. I base everything on rights. I will never aggress upon a person unless that person is aggressing on someone else's rights. You know what I mean? So when people start telling me rights don't matter, well, then why the fuck am I have no money in my bank account? Why am I suffering for no fucking reason? You know what I mean? Anyway, I went to school with a lot of these motherfuckers, all right? They're in my halls right now, my dude.
My way round, my marbles all gone, they lost and ain't found. This rubber room's home, the hall's my playground. We them loony bin prisoners full of piss and the vinegar and plans to make it up the perimeter. So I left the guard's throat slit to steal his outfit and slipped away quick and dipped out with the visitors. Hit with the visitor pass, past the guards bypass, alarms, master class, escape artist, flipping the light switch, pandemonium hits. It's sick boy in the web, real twisted kids that grew up to misfits, but shocks the shoe fits, so we cook up hits for mad lunatics. Cause a sick world needs some sick music, and the sick boy Webby, we do produce it. All guards report in now. This is not a fucking drill. So everybody gather round. It's the greatest show in town.
Man, dude, I do not necessarily know if I'm okay with glorifying these type of things or even these people. One of the questions I've posed for a long time, and hell, I think I even made everyone uncomfortable when I was talking about this with people, because we started talking about laws and psychopaths, and my girlfriend's son brought up the idea that like learned psychopaths, like a type 2 psychopath, that the psychopathness was probably learned throughout time, or by proximity to like danger, threat, friction, you know, whatever, or poverty or such things like that. And it made me wonder, because like I've always felt indifferent to most people. Like, I remember when I was in my 20s, I walked in on a girl cheating on me, and I was like, that's wild. And then it was gone. Like, I just got my shit and left. Never had a conversation with her ever again. You know? Or if we have talked, but like when we've talked, it's been like, hey, what's up? There's like no feeling, you know? I remember one time I was dating a girl, and over a video game, she gave me like an ultimatum, and I'd been dating her for 3 months, and I'd been waiting for that video game for 10 years. And I was like, all right, I picked a video game, and it was just done. I didn't care. Like it was over, you know? I don't know. And then like whenever really bad shit would happen in my life, I just didn't care. Walk in, hey, you're being fired. All right, man, cool. Fist bump and walk out the door. Like there's never, you know, I remember one time, I think when I lost my job, when I kind of came to the conclusion, like 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, or a year ago, or whatever. It was probably about a year ago or a little before, where I was going to, you know, pretty much allow myself to die. That night, my roommate came down and he was calling me trash and shit, you know, because that's our back and forth. And he said something, and I started to cry a little, you know. And he was like, "Damn, so you are a human," you know what I mean? So like, I don't know, man. I feel like I don't feel shit like a normal person, and I feel detached from all that. But I say all that to just simply say, I don't know if it's okay that we lift up the psychopaths in our world. I think it's already dangerous that we already have such a huge obsession with people that have like broken minds or do terrible shit, and we always tell ourselves we're just interested in what they're doing or why it happened, but it never feels that way. As someone who's not into glorifying any of that, I always watch people just, oh my God, this guy killed 10 people and he raped a dog. It's like, why are we, what the fuck? Why? Dude, I don't know, man. I think we're just like, I think we're such a broken society that we can't hold up heroes anymore. Like, we can't just have a person that does good things and that be good. You know what I mean? Like, it's fuck, man. I don't know. I'm becoming a boomer. That's all it is. I'm just becoming my father.
It's
Locked in the cell inside of myself. So bar for bar, I bar low health. I feel nothing, I just wanna feel something. Let me demonstrate my method of spontaneous combustion. I'm busting, concussed with adrenaline rushing. Pick up the whole raw bench press like it's nothing. Fuck 'em. Struck up a cut, head bottom. Where's the buttons on this straight jacket, Webby?
We them loose screwed impatience. We twisted impatient. Gifted with skills, afflicted with greatness. Both a bit sick and shit is contagious. That's why we're locked in cells down in the basement. And they ain't never seen no kind of shit like Brandon Webby did it. All you other rappers gotta find a way to level with it. Someone crack a window.
I mean, it's cool that like my people are getting some kind of representation, but I guess it's not that inaccurate, because two outcomes typically happen with people that go into the crazy kid school and the crazy bad kids and shit. Like, usually there's people that, how do you say this? Any of you guys ever watch Game of Thrones? I know, yes, everyone watched Game of Thrones. And if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, stop watching my content. It's way too fucking long. Spend what it would to be like half of my videos and just go fucking watch Game of Thrones. You're gonna learn way more about humans than I'll ever be able to relate to you, you know. But like, there's two characters in there, which I'm not gonna go into too many spoilers, but. And I mean, honestly, who cares? The good stuff will never be done, so it's all going to be dog shit forever. And he'll never finish the fucking book now, or those books now. But anyway, Braun of the Blackwater. I think it's Braun. Listen, I've never even seen Game of Thrones, so I'm kind of a hypocrite right now. I watched almost all clips. I've watched this shit on like TikTok, bro. Listen, my timeline is fucking jumbled. But Braun of the Blackwater and the Hound are about to throw down when they're about to be sacked by the Stannis Baratheon, and we'll just leave that where it is so you guys can enjoy whatever the fuck you want to enjoy. But their altercation really got me thinking the difference between them. Like, one of them, which would be Braun, or Mr. of the Big Dick of the Blackwater, my favorite cutthroat and sellsword, is perfectly happy being the monster that he is. That's something that he just learned to be. He learned his role. He's not ashamed of it. In fact, he's happy with it. He does not torture himself for the actions and things he's done. And he won't. He built a house because of it, at least in the shitty ending. And then you have the Hound, who is a fucking piece of shit too. And he says he's a piece of shit, but he tortures himself for being a piece of shit. There are people that do things and then they punish themselves for the things they do. And then there are people that accept things and then they become them. What I wanted to say was, this just feels like a song placating to people like us. But then I remembered the other side of the equation. I am more like the Hound in this regard. I do not enjoy the actions of my past. I look at them as bad things done by a dumb fucking mind. But I don't enjoy any of that. I'm not proud of being a bad kid. You know what I mean? I might be proud of some of the feats that I did, like when I was like in the 3rd grade fighting 2 5th graders. That was gangster as fuck. But like, and then also winning, fucking sick, you know? But like, that wasn't the point. The point of what I did was bad. And I'm ashamed of the action. Now, you know, I still stand by a lot of the things I did, but like, you know, I'm not proud of the fallout and the harm it caused to those around me, you know? So for me, the song feels a little, this is like the perspective of someone else that went through the same thing. This is the other side. And I have to say, it grates my soul.
All you other rappers gotta find a way to level with it. Someone crack a window, we about to let the devil in it. Cause we don't run from the madness, we revel in it. Run for your fucking lives! They've taken over!
So everybody gather round. It's the greatest show in town. And when the voices get too loud,
king of prescriptions, a compound pharmacy. So place your bet.
And also, it's just wild because, like, I'm out here raw dogging life as a very bad kid with the want to do bad. I don't know what this prescription shit is, dude. I haven't taken medicine for a thing since I was like 9. Oh my god. Do I need to be medicated? Fuck.
Pharmacy. So place your bets. What side effects will you get? It's all mystery.
The doctor says he'll cure me with all these magic pills. They say these meds gon' fix my head, but I don't think they will.
Yeah.
But like, it's also no, this is dumb. Like, I don't by and large believe that most people need to be on medicine. But there are people that need medicine. And there are some people that have been wired completely wrong. Like, bro. No, man. Maybe you don't need the medicine, but there are some fucking insane people out there that need that medicine.
With all these magic pills, they say these meds gon' fix my head, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I still qualify as mentally ill.
Me too, get the meds and I'll snort them with the bill.
Web, chill, you gotta stop acting like a heathen. Plus you know the shit'll hit harder if you eat them.
Either way it's cool, Rand, really I don't give a fuck. Let's run amok till they lock us back up.
Fuck that, bad luck, cause I'm fast as fuck, no catching up. They won't see me back in court.
I heard that. Fuck it, I'm lost, my mind's manic. Fried, frantic, I'm cooked, sly and dynamic.
As the world burns, fuck it, we're doing it live, damn it.
Till we go down like the band on the Titanic.
I needed 10 sequin cow.
Alright, I mean, like, the bars are cool. It was a good song. Again, just another shit message. But, you know, I'm starting to expect that these days. I don't know, man. I went to those. I was a bad kid, man. I went to the crazy kid shit, and you know, I mean, I got locked up when I pulled a knife on my mom at 9. You know what I mean? Like, I was not a good kid. I don't know about glorifying bad kid shit. I don't know. I don't know how this is a brag. I don't know how this is a good thing. Good song, good storytelling, but I don't know why you would want to highlight that. I mean, you know, I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, man, hell yeah, dude. With determinism on a rise and Hollywood's obsession with fucking villains and everything being meta and everything being nihilistic as fuck, if that's what you guys want to push into the system, I mean, by all means, man. I'm just over it, dude. It's just, the world's been meta long enough, man. Can we just get some hope again? Can we go back to like the MCU days where not everything was just dark and fucking awful? Just constantly. The news, World War III, Russia, like everyone's just like, all right, let's all just fucking complain all day about everything. Lift up bad shit, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's a good time, you know? Fuck, dude. I should have just been a villain a long time ago. I guess I would have made you a more complicated person. Maybe that's how you get paid. You just have to be a fucking criminal. I don't get it. I don't get losing faith in people. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. Yes, sir.
Stories sealed in rooms where no light follows. Drifting through the smoke just to stay awake. Praying to a sky that will never break. Still nothing descends for me.